अऊदु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम रब्बी यस्सिर वला तुअस्सिर तमम बिल खैर. Assalamu alaikum everyone, it's me your science teacher. Now we are going to learn very interesting thing. Before of that, everybody raise your hands for dua and recite dua with me. Raise your hand and recite Rabbi yassir wala ta'athir tamam bil khair. Have you recited? Okay students, you have to guess something I am going to ask you. Students, can you live without food? Yes, for a while we can live. For some days we can live. Can you? Yeah, if you can live without food, so there is something else which is very important. You cannot live without it. Can you guess what is this? This is water. What is this? Water. Okay students, so in this lecture we will learn everything about water. So first I will tell you physical properties of water. Today we are going to learn more about the water. Now first I will tell you the physical properties of water. Now take a glass with me, take a glass of water with me and smell it. Is there any smell? No, it has no smell. Now see, let's see, is there any color? Which color can you see? There is no color. Water is colorless, smellless, and if you dip your finger in it, what will you feel? Your finger will be wet. So students, which form of water is this? This is the natural form of water, which है
शेप भी नहीं होता ना इसका. ठीक है
हाँ.
चलो. अच्छा, वाटर इज वेरी वेरी एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी थिंग्स. ठीक है. दिस इज द ओनली मैटर. दिस इज द ओनली मैटर. वाटर इज अ वेरी एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी मैटर. दिस इज द ओनली, ये एक वाहिद मैटर ऐसा है जो तीनों स्टेट में पाया जाता है. ठीक है. तो से इट अगेन.
So students, now I will tell you
Water is very unique matter.
Water is very unique matter. How it is this? This is the only matter which is found in all three states: liquid, solid and gas. So students, now we will learn water as an extraordinary matter. How water is an extraordinary matter? Because this is the only matter which is found in all three states: liquid, solid and gas. Students, water is the unique matter. How? Because of its state. Now students, this you can see water. You have to do a practical with me. Take a glass of water. Take a glass of water. Smell it. Is there any smell? No, no smell. And now let's see the color. What is the color of water? There is no color. This is colorless and smellless. So this is the natural form of water, natural state of water. Now students, water absorbs absorbs easily. Water is absorbed easily. I am going to show you a practical of it. Here is a glass of water and I have a piece of paper and I am going to dip it. Dip it and you will see paper has absorbed water. Water has been absorbed by paper. And next property of water is what? Water is a universal solvent. How? Because it can dissolve many materials inside it. How? I am going to show you an example. Here is water and I am giving you example of sugar. Have you ever dissolved sugar in water? I am going to put some sugar into a glass of water. Sugar. And I am going to dissolve it. After some moments you will see water, sugar has been dissolved. Now can you see any sugar particle in water? No, sugar has been dissolved in water. That's why water is the universal solvent. Okay students, now see another example and property of water. I am pouring water into a glass and it's flowing down. Water always flows down. Okay. And students, have another property of, okay students, you must have taken soft drinks with some ice cubes. Have you taken? So when you put ice cubes, what happens? Does it sink? No, it floats on the surface of water, because when the water is in solid form it becomes light. And there is another very universal example of this. When water becomes in ice form, it expands and becomes light. As you must have seen some rivers in Murray side and other areas where the weather is so cold. So the surface of the river is covered with ice and it floats over it. Okay, students, now open your book, page number 70, chapter 10, water. What is the title? Water. Water in its pure form has no smell, taste, or color. Is there any color of water? No. Okay, students, now we will learn water is an extraordinary matter. How water is an extraordinary matter? Because it is found in 3 states, in all states. Water is extraordinary, special, and unique. This is because water is the only thing that can naturally exist as a solid, liquid, and gas, which we learned in our class. This plays an important role in the water cycle. How water cycle? As water evaporates and it goes up and becomes clouds, and again it rains, it get the form of water, and in cold weather it becomes solid, and again when there is heat it becomes water, and again when there is too much heat it evaporates again. Okay, this is the water cycle. Point number 2 is water can absorb a lot of heat before it becomes hot. Water absorbs heat whatever you are cooking or whenever you are boiling water, it absorbs heat, and it also provides vapors. Water takes more time to become hot or cool than land. Water is easily absorbed into paper and cloth. You can also example or practically you can see it. You can dip any paper or cloth into water and you will see it will absorb the water. Point number 4, water is a universal solvent. Solvent means which absorb in itself any object which is dissolved. And point number 4 is water is a universal solvent. Solvent means anything, any material which dissolves in itself any other material like sugar, salt. You must have seen these things are dissolved in water. Point number 5, water at a higher level flows down to a lower level. As we all know, anything or water flows downward toward the earth. When water changes from a liquid to a solid, it expands. You must have seen in other areas like Murray and Naran Kagan, their weather is very cold. So lakes and rivers, there is the surface of ice. So ice floats on water. How it becomes light? Because this makes it light, so ice floats on water. We can skate on it as well, and under this ice surface there are fish and plants, they are alive under it. Okay students, now from this lecture you have to solve exercise A on page number 76. You will answer question number 1, how is water in its pure and natural form, which I have told you that water has no color and taste, so it is like this in its natural form. Why is water extraordinary, special, and unique? And this is we have learned in our class. Why does ice float on water? Why? Because it becomes light when it expands. How does water support life? Okay students, hope you have got the lecture, and if you have heard lecture carefully, if you have listened lecture carefully, so you can do your homework easily. What your homework is, term pointer, you have to make term pointer of final term, then title page of chapter 10, water. And you have to do exercise A, question 1, 2, 3 on book page 76. Okay students, I will check your work in our Zoom class. Inshallah we will meet. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.